Hello YouTube, this is the second vlog, and today's episode is going to be all about water. Why just water? Because, it hasn't been getting any support in the last two sets. It's got a little bit here and there, but not much. 2 sets ago, in set 12, I believe the name was a new Chronicle for the set, it had 2 ninjas, a Kasame and a Kasame Sasori platoon, and it had 22 cards total, most of which were shared with another element. So, let's see what I can make with a water deck without much support for the last 2 sets. First of all, we've got your basic turn zeros. Naruto, Legacy, the 4th Hokage, draw a card when he's put in play. Put your Koskis, get -1 entrance cost. Normally, I would advise running Guard of the Prince Naruto, but you can't in this deck because there is a certain flank that you're going to run. Now, just remember that I like to put a unique twist on most of my decks and playtest a lot of stuff. So we've got another staple, Sakura Haruno, 2 of them, ADP. Then we've got 2 Hinata. What she does is, if you get a Tails and a Ninja Blade coin flip, you can discard her to make it a head. So I found that to maybe be useful. Now we're going to move to turn 1. So there are more turn 0s in the deck, but we're going to get to them in a little bit because they're part of their own little set. For turn 1s, we got 2 Izaribi. Because there are a total of 11 turn 0s that you're going to see, we only need 2 1-drops and 2 2-drops, which is Izaribi to drop from the bottom of the deck, Kabuto to draw and then move a card to the bottom of the deck, so you can sort of combo them if you want. Then we've got Doitsu Kazan, the ice guy. What he does is, he's a turn 2 0/0, but for every water card in your chakra, he gets +1/+1 when he's battling, with a maximum of 5. I'm trying to playtest him because he can become a 5/5, and he's a turn 2 drop. And with, like, 8 or something missions in this deck, it's worth it. Now we go to the main course of the deck, the Sound 4 Ninja. Now I do run 1 proxy in this deck for now. See that super rare Taiga? It's actually supposed to be a common. I don't usually run proxies, but come on, give me a little break. I'm proxying a super rare into a common. Now, what this Taiga does, better than the super rare, is the super rare you can charge 2 chakra to give it growth coin. This one, if you have all 4 Sound 4 ninjas in play, all of your opponent's ninjas -1/-1. It's not valid, but it's worth it. And same with Jirobo here. If you have all 4 Sound Ninjas in play, you can draw 1 card and get rid of one of your opponent's chakras every turn. So he's pretty friggin' beast right there, and he's got a 5/0 turn 3. These are all turn 3 except for Kiddo. Second, you hear about those puppet decks? They make teams of 7 or something. This makes a good team, because when he sets out to attack, and a team with the other 4 Sound Ninjas, that's also part of his effect. You can make a team of 4 Sound Ninja. When he sets out to attack, the whole team is not able to be even targeted by your opponent's Jutsu. Then we've got Kidomaru, How to Beat the Game, pretty basic staple for most water decks. Well, he's got 3 support, 5 power. When he's sent out to battle, you can flip a Ninja Blade coin. If it's heads, give a damage to your opponent's ninja. That's when Hinata starts becoming useful, around turn 4 or 5. Down here, we've got 2 Kimimaro OC, the Lost OC as I call it, because nobody likes him. I don't get why. And actually in this deck, he's just a little fun, because he's not technically a Sound Ninja and doesn't give them much support. What does give them support is this Orochimaru, master of every jutsu. He can use any water jutsu, well, he can use almost any water jutsu, ignoring the requirements. So he can use jutsu that say requirements Kidomaru, he can use requirements that say requirements state 2, and so on. Then we move to the set over here. I was told recently that Raiga had become a bad thing to run, but even I run this without Raiga. I run the Raiga deck without Raiga. How? Well, I've got 3 of the clients, 3 Kurosuki gang, 2 Ranmaru. You can have up to 3 Kurosuki gang in a deck. They each get +1/+1 for each other Kurosuki family ninja in play, which is him, Ranmaru, and Raiga. And you can have 3 in play, as I may have said. So you can have a 0/1 turn 0, 2 1-2s on turn 1, 3 2-3s on turn 2, 3 3-4s and a 0-1 on turn 3, and so on. But what are the odds of that ever happening? So these 5 turn 0s are actually here because Genma searches out a client at the beginning of your turn, which you then send to your chakra area for chakra, which can also pump up Doitsu, to then search for one of these 5 cards, which can in turn be used for a hand cost for a mission or a high power ninja. So that's how I use that combo. Now for the jutsu, we've got one Dance Flower, a Kimimaru and I guess Orochimaru jutsu only, so 4 users in the deck. And what it does is give Kimimaru +5. If he wins a victory on standing victory, you can pretty much kill off a ninja. That was battling against the user, sorry. And it only costs 1 chakra. I don't see why everybody hates Kimi so much. Dance Vine. This takes down teams of like 30 power or whatever. You know how, like, okay, let's say your opponent's running puppets. They've got Salamander as a back ninja, right? And a head ninja like Sasori, who's got like, what, 2 support? So what it would do is take Salamander, put him as head ninja, make his power 0-0 for the turn, and send Sasori as a back ninja. Your opponent just lost like 7, 8 points. Just took down a team of 22 to about 7 with this one jutsu. It has a jutsu cost of 2. So like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here. Pull him to the front. Anyway, we've got 2 Spider Bow Pierce Rip, Kidomaru and I guess Orochimaru jutsu only, 2 waters, flip 2 Ninja Blade coins. If you get 1 heads, you give 2 damage to 1 ninja of your opponents. Those are the sound for jutsu. Now we've got 1 Walking on Water training. I found this interesting, wanted to play test it. First of all, you pay 1 chakra for it, select a symbol, search your deck for a water card, put it into your chakra area. You actually paid 1 chakra to get 2. Now that sort of sucks on its own. It'd only be used in a 5-prong seal deck. But considering that a lot of ninjas like the Tayuya and Jirobo in this deck come fully loaded with ambush, it's a great way to search out these cards. I only own 1 Walking on Water training right now, so only 1 in the deck, of course. 2 Slicing Sound Waves. Any ninja with a sound combat attribute, which includes Kidomaru, Sakon, Jirobo, Tayuya. I think that's it, because I don't have any getting confused with names. I don't have any of that. This other sound ninja, and Orochimaru, because of his effect, can be the 10 users in this deck to use this. Sorry, my voice is getting sort of dry. I've been talking for 8 minutes. What it does is you flip a Ninja Blade coin for every ninja battling against the user. Each one that gets heads is removed from the team, becomes a standby ninja. Again, Hinata. Then we got Hidden Mist for basic negation and no requirements. Notice how none of these cards require Jonin, because the deck only runs 2 Jonin or higher rank. Now let's quickly go through the missions. What if you don't have all 4 sound ninja, but you want to use Tayuya or Jirobo's effect? That's what these guys are in here for. West Gate, North Gate, East Gate, South Gate. This one gives you Jirobo and Kidomaru. They're counted as in play, and they have the 4 sound ninja characteristic. This one does the same for Tayuya and Sakon. With 2 of these in the deck, of each, you've got... Oh, I forgot. If you have 4 sound ninja in play, each sound 4 ninja gets +1/+1. Now, a little confusing thing real quick. If you have this card in play that counts Tayuya, and then you play Tayuya, you're still only considered to have Tayuya and Sakon in play, which is only 2. So it doesn't add extra ninja when you play Tayuya. I've got 30 seconds for this video, so I gotta wrap it up. Power of State 2, basic search out, and Kidomaru not discard, and not pay hand cost, come out turn early. Last 15 seconds of the video, we're gonna finish up with Appearance of Unknown Rivals. This video can't have a theme song because it's too long. Oh well, bye bye.